Hi guys, my name is Neha. You're watching English UK. Today we have a beautiful long poem, The Rime of Ancient Mariner, written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. It's about an old sailor. He tells a story about terrible sea journey. He make a big mistake by killed a bird called albatross, which beyond strange, bad luck and supernatural things. The poem teaches us guilt, punishment, and respecting nature. Now we can discuss more about the poem.
Hi, I'm here to talk about one of the greatest poets of English Romanticism, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. And he was not just a poet, a critic, a philosopher, and a visionary who reshaped the literature with his imagination. Coleridge was born in 1772 in Devon, England. From his young age, he loved books more than anything else. Later, he studied at Cambridge, but that time also his path was not a straight one. He was restless, curious, and always chasing ideas. His famous work began with his friendship with William Wordsworth. Together, they published their lyrical ballads, a collection that actually started the romantic movement in English poetry. Coleridge's unique style blended emotion, nature, and supernatural elements. Some of his ancient poems were include The Rime of Ancient Mariner, Christabel Kublagan, and these poems were rich with emotions and mystery, and it takes readers into the strange world and powerful emotions. But Coleridge's life was not easy. He struggled with depression, addiction, and health issues, but he never stopped writing and thinking deeply. His later years filled with philosophical writing. Coleridge died in 1834, but his legacy still lives on. He taught us the poem is not just about a rhyme, it's about feeling vision and the power of imagination. Thank you.
Samuel Taylor Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a seminal work of romantic poetry. It was first published in 1798 as a part of Lyrical Ballads. It's a narrative ballad composed of 625 lines and written in archaic language, employing iambic tetrameter and trimeter with an ABCD rhyme scheme. This poem explores themes such as guilt, sin, penance, redemption, and the interconnectedness of humanity and nature. It is also notable for its supernatural elements, vivid imagery, moral lessons, and respecting all living creatures as manifestations of God's love. The story actually revolves around an old sailor, which we call the ancient mariner, who recounts his tale to a wedding guest. The mariner's journey takes him through profound suffering after killing an albatross, a deed that brings a curse upon him and his crew. The poem emphasizes the consequences of disrespecting nature and the importance of spiritual growth through repentance and prayer. Okay, the poem actually begins with the ancient mariner stopping a wedding guest on his way to celebration with his glittering eye. He compels the guest to listen to his tale. The mariner recounts how he set sail on a voyage with his crew. They were initially blessed with favorable winds, but their fortunes changed when he killed an albatross, a bird seen as a good omen, without reason or necessity. At first, the crew condemns his act but later justifies it when the fog clears. However, their relief is very short lived as the ship becomes stranded in a windless sea. The sailors suffer from unbearable thirst, unable to drink the surrounding water. Supernatural forces intervene when a ghostly ship appears carrying death and life in death. These entities gamble for the souls of the crew. Life in death wins the mariner's soul while death claims the rest of the crew. Mariner is left alone among the corpses of his shipmates, cursed by their accusing stares. For days he endured this torment, unable to pray due to his estrangement from God. Eventually, under moonlight, he notices water snakes gliding gracefully in the sea. In this moment of realization and of spiritual awakening, he recognizes their beauty and feels love for all God's creature. This Epiphany allows him to pray again, and the albatross tied around his neck, a symbol of guilt, falls into the sea. Then the ship begins moving again, powered by supernatural forces. Angels reanimate the dead sailors' bodies to steer it in homeward. Upon reaching the land, the ship sinks suddenly, but the mariner is rescued by a pilot, his boy, and a hermit. The hermit listens to the confession but cannot absolve him completely. Instead, the mariner feels compelled to wander and retell his story as penance. In conclusion, the mariner advises the wedding guest that true prayer comes from loving all beings. He prayed best who loved the best. The wedding guest departs, transformed by his cautionary tale about respecting nature and understanding humanity's place in God's creation. So that's all about the poem.
So, as we are concluding this, the poem The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge is a thought provoking poem that explores the theme of guilt, isolation, and the human relationship with the nature. Here is the conclusion about the poem. The poem tells the story of an old sailor who kills an albatross, a symbol of good luck, and faces dire consequences. Through his journey, the mariner comes to realize that the gravity of his actions and the importance of respecting and appreciating nature. The poem's exploration of the mariner's journey serves as a powerful allegory for the human condition, highlighting the importance of respecting nature, acknowledging guilt, and seeking redemption. Through its rich imagery and symbolism, the rhyme of the ancient mariner continues to captivate readers, inspire reflection on our place within the natural world. The rhyme of the ancient mariner remains a timeless classic, offering insights into the human condition and our relationship with the natural world. Its imagery and themes continues to captivate readers and new interpretations. Thank you.